All my people, can I get a hello? This your boy Seek, representing the Hello Effect podcast, also the Worldwide Fleet DJs, and we outside. And you know what today is? It's Wednesday. If you ain't here at New Music Wednesday, where are you at? Like, respectfully. But I'm allow my special guest to let the people know your name, where you from, and what's your talent.
What up, Seek? Errol Eats Everything. I'm here to spread knowledge, give them that goodness.
All right, so you're an artist, you're a rapper.
I rap, correct. I'm more than that. I'm an entrepreneur as well.
Oh, let's talk about it. All right, before we get into your entrepreneur thing, let's get into the music. All right, so what brings you out here today?
I'm here because on October 24th, I have a remix project coming out. I had a self-titled album out this year, Errol Eats Everything, that came out on February 11th with #1 college radio and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And on the 24th of October, I have a remix project with some songs from there. And something's dropping on the 24th, a remix of a song called Beyond Yonder with Blue.
Okay.
From Blue and Exam.
All right, so how long you been doing music for? I'm just curious.
I've been doing music my whole life, man. So I'll say this. I came to New York City, winter of 1998.
Okay.
I've had vinyl pressed on a few different labels. I had vinyl through Fat Beats.
Okay.
And you know, and then I stopped for a while. And then a long story, but the producer of the project is called Furious Evans, and he was relentless. He kept on sending me music, and then everything just kind of was like divine, man, and it just came together and got traction and started having the conversations you always wanted to have. You know?
All right, so let me ask you a question. What was the pause for? Was it like something personal, or was you felt like the music wasn't getting the support? Because sometimes you go put your all into it, and you like, damn, y'all invested so much. So you can explain that for me?
Had kids, you know, married, got kids.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I put so much of my life and effort into this.
Yeah.
And I was really mad at myself for putting so much effort and in an attempt to master a craft that can't really translate to a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And so I was like, what did I, and then I just kind of like, whatever, man, just to learn that you can't walk away from who you are. That's
a fact. So let me ask you a question. So what drew you back into it, though?
Furious Evans, the producer of the project, kept on sending me beats and beats and beats. We have a long, I've known him forever. And then, and one day I just realized, you know what? I'm in a position I always wanted to be in. Like, I always said, oh, this job's holding me back from spitting, and then one day I was just like, this is where I always wanted to be. And then about 6 weeks, I recorded all these songs, and then sat on it for 2 years. And then, long story, I put it out, and it got crazy traction. I was like, yo, and it like went #1 college radio and whatnot.
That's a blessing.
And so I was like, yeah, and then you start having conversations you always wanted to have, and people start reaching out, and it's mind blowing. But the funny thing is, the game changed because it's not about who cares about these conversations. You have to show that you can be a profitable business for them. You understand? So what are your numbers and metrics?
It's music business at the end of the day. So we trying to get into that. So what drives your pen? Because you said you here to spread knowledge. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I feel like knowledge, you got to do a lot of reading. You know what I mean? You got to be around people that give you knowledge. So explain that a little bit for the people.
I did that my whole life, though.
Okay.
The whole reading aspect of it. I have, but I really got traction in knowledge of self at a certain point, and it was like a rabbit hole I couldn't come out of. You understand? And so when Furious drew me back, he had a heart attack in the middle of recording.
Damn, sorry.
And then when he recovered, drew me back into this thing, and then we kind of just made uncompromised music. There wasn't an agenda, right? And then these people that you always wanted to have conversations with are telling you you're dope, and then just kind of like a validation. And then I'm just like, I don't actually have to make the most street rhymes I can make, or I don't have to do some candy music. I never did do that, but it's just something that happened, a switch. And then I just started speaking about my things from my soul, and that really parallels blackness. You know what I'm saying? The black experience.
That's a fact.
And so my music is really heavy with the black experience. And I feel like has an old school subset, but it's a very futuristic sound. And so people of all, from all eras relate to it. It's really wild, because I came up in hip hop and I was force fed only dope shit. I never ever had whack music fed to me. I was just born with the right people around me. And then that's kind of what comes out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shapes what I sound like and what I want to hear.
All right. One last thing before you get about it here. Name one thing that you love about hip hop currently and name one thing that you miss about hip hop right now.
I love that the secret sauce to promoting yourself is getting out there to all the people now. So people like Griselda on this independent grind, they're giving the blueprint to everyone and everyone can see it.
Yeah.
I love that, right? And I also love that it's kind of decoupled from the machine that's happening. And it seems like, to me, quality music is kind of creeping its way back up front. And that's the only way that you're going to get stay in the music right now is putting quality. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just bubblegum in and out, What I don't like is the disrespectful pay rates of streaming platforms.
Talk about it.
Like Spotify. I don't know how they came up with their fractional
they
payments.
Exactly.
How could Snoop get 1 billion plays and get $40,000? That's unsustainable,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
And that tells me that construct is one-sided, and there's no way that you cannot move forward with some type of litigation and get past that. So that's where we're at.
I appreciate you. That's my time. Once again, I want to thank, my special guest, Errol Eats Everything. Respect. Go support them. Go follow them. Let them know where they can follow you at right now.
All social media platforms. The tag is Errol Eats Everything. ERROL Eats Everything. Check it out. As a matter of fact, I don't really show my face that much. This is probably like about the second or third time people see my face. So Errol Eats Everything on all platforms. Check it out. Peace.